What? Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey. Hey. Forgot you were there. I'm about to show you a really awesome video. Slow, boring, awesome video. So don't not watch it. You should watch the video. Just keep watching it. Don't stop watching it. Just watch it. Okay. While I'm printing, I got some time to make a video. I'm just gonna show you guys how I scan something. Well, the scan process is already done, but I scanned a graphic that was on an arcade cabinet, and how I put it onto the computer and make my new design and make the cut lines for the printer. This is just pretty much how I do it. Just thought I'd show you guys while I'm bored. I got music playing in the background, otherwise I'll fall asleep, get tired. I've done that a few times where I just fell asleep in the middle of working on something. Woke up an hour later, forgot what I was doing. And it's not your type of music, sorry. I like all types of music. I'm not really big on country, but I'll listen to it. So I'm using these guidelines just to kind of help center the image where I want it to be. Alright, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to grab the pen tool and basically draw around where I want the new graphic to be and where my cut lines are going to be. So my printer, it prints everything, and then after I laminate it, I bring it back to the printer and it actually cuts out the graphic for me. Alright. Sorry if this video is boring, but this is what I do every day. This is my full-time job for now until I start the new job. I'll still do this, just not as much. I was going to stream this live, but I screw up so much that it'd be embarrassing. I'm going to try not to screw up and have to edit this one. But alright. So I only do half this image because basically I'll fill in this half image I just did, and what happens is, let me just show you, it's easier to show it than just explaining it. I'll just fill it with, I'll do black for now. So, instead of drawing this other half the exact same way this half is, I'm just going to copy it, flip it horizontal, bring it over, exactly where I need it to be. Now I have both sides exactly perfect. I'll make them both the same image. Alright, so I have the basic template, the basic outline of what I want. So now I'm going to make it a little bit transparent so I can see the next part of the process, which is these other little cut lines, these holes. So I'll draw those in. Closer every day. Sorry, I'm a terrible singer. I think I sound awesome in my head, but you know how it goes. So I got that one done. Take a copy, bring it over. Do the next one. So I'm done with that template. So I'll crop this whole thing, so I'm not working with such a big piece of paper here. Alright, this is a fun part here. So I'm going to select my first one I did, and I'm going to select these two ovals. Do what's called inverse, so now everything, the checkered stuff here is selected. I'm going to fill that in with white. Actually, I'll fill that in with a color for now. I'll do kind of a gray. And I'll make these circles the same. Alright, so now that I have that done, let me see. Alright, let me try this. Alright. Try this again. I did it in a different order that I wanted to, so I'm redoing it real quick. Dang it. Okay, so that is basically the template in reverse. So now I can throw anything in there, which I'll show you here. Let's see. Hope I got nothing on my desktop I don't want you guys to see. Just kidding. So I got the aliens image. This is going on an aliens cabinet. I'm changing the Paradise Lost to an aliens. So let's throw this in here. Alright. I'm getting somewhere. Almost looks like he's grabbing those buttons, because these are buttons that are on the arcade. Player 1 start, player 2 start. Okay, let's say I was happy with this. Let's say this is what I wanted printed. Now I got to make a bleed line, just in case my cutter doesn't cut right on the line, and then if it otherwise there's be some gray showing or white or whatever color you have the outside. So you got to have some bleed. So I'll just make a small black line to make sure it's okay when I cut it out. Let's see, 10 pixels. Not bad. I'll do one on the inside. There we go. So now I got plenty. It'll cut out. It'll look good. So I can save this. Save to desktop. Just save as JPEG. Ready, print. Okay, next step is to have just the template showing. I gotta save this. I gotta save the template as a JPEG. Name it template. Vector Magic is the software I use. I gotta load that up. Folder from folder. Load up the template. Alright, so it's making a vector image. This image is a nice clean image that's gonna have cut lines. Everything ready for me, for my printer. Oh, alright. Yeah, and I love Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite. I have Dr. Pepper in my blood, I think. Save as. Save as EPS file. Close this out. Go up Illustrator. Open. Alright, I'm going to open up that file I just made. Now when I highlight this, you can see these lines here with these little dots. Those are all lines that my printer is going to see as a cut line, where it's going to actually cut. I didn't have to draw these in because I used that Vector Magic program that actually drew these in for me. So basically I'm going to highlight the whole thing. I'm going to give that line a color, just whatever color, doesn't matter. It's going to be hidden anyway. Swatches, new swatch. Printer guys, you'll understand this probably. Everybody else probably won't. I got to name those lines cut, contour. Color type's got to be spot color, and okay. Now this, when my printer sees this, it will know exactly that those are cut lines. Open. Now I gotta open up that one that's ready to print. I gotta paste these cut lines behind it. It's way bigger, so I gotta shrink it down. Look at that. So there's the image, there's my cut lines. you won't be able to see them. They're behind it. I can save this. Save as EPS. Print ready EPS. Now this is ready for my printer. I can print it. It'll print some crop marks, and then when it's dry, I'll laminate it. After I laminate it, I'll send it to my printer again and do the cut. It'll read the crop marks, and then it'll actually take a blade and it'll cut it out, whole thing out, buttons and all. So yeah, this is me just showing you how we make templates after we scan something. And it gets a lot more complicated if it's complicated if you have a scan where there's 20 scans on one like side art graphic, and you got to piece those together first. And from there, you don't know the right size, because when you have more than one scan, this is the one-to-one scan. I mean, if it fit my entire scanner, so I know it's the correct size. But if it's bigger than my scanner, I got to do it in pieces. And when you piece it together, it's a good chance it's not right. So then measurements have to be done, and it gets really complicated. So anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys how I do this. Peace.